Well, hello there. For those of you who are getting this broadcast across the tubes, hello, good evening, good morning, good whatever it is, wherever you are. I don't have Cataclysm downloaded right now. I did look at it earlier and I thought about downloading it. I might download it later if I feel like streaming very long tonight. One of the main problems with Cataclysm is that it's going to be a very pixelated game as I try to stream it. Because everything on the screen moves anytime I move. How many of you have actually played Uplink? How many of you that are awake right now? Do you know anything about this game? It's been quite a while since I've played it. Do I need to turn down the volume? Anything like that? You better tell me now. This game does have some of the best music out there though, so it wouldn't be a big loss if you couldn't hear me. Hello, Pizza Pete. Just getting started. I'm sick, kinda cranky. Don't know how long I'll stream tonight or how into it I'll actually be. Say, it may come down to it, I've threatened it before, but it may come down to it where I just load up Final Fantasy and downscale it to some horrible resolution and then mute myself and play it. I don't know. At least show it off a little bit. I've had plenty of people asking. I almost loaded up Breath of Fire 2. Hello, Dingbat. I actually went to my old video, the last video I uploaded for Breath of Fire 2 back in July, and was trying to figure out where I left off. It looked like we were heading to some pedophile rape cave to save some fat queen, and that's about all I can remember. So, for those of you who don't know what Uplink is, it is a hacking game, I guess you could say. Got some old valid users over here, apparently. However, we're going to make a new user, start fresh from scratch, establishing connection to the Uplink public access server. Oh dear lord, this text is almost impossible for me to read. So let's see, welcome to the Uplink Public Access Server. Uplink Corporation maintains the largest list of freelance agents in the world, and we have operated for the last decade with a flawless record of satisfied customers and successful agents. Our company acts as an anonymous job center, bringing corporations together with agents who can work for them. Our company also provides rental of essential gateway computers to all agents, which allow unparalleled security risk in a high-risk environment. We are here because we wish to join this company, obviously. This can be a very easy game or a very hard game. Let's find out more about them. Apparently we already did. So let's register as an agent. Our Uplink membership package includes a gateway computer at a secure location. We will connect to this machine from our home computer when we are working for Uplink. We can have it upgraded at a later stage once we can afford it. A low-interest loan of 3,000 credits with Uplink International Bank to get us started. Access to the bulletin board system, the usual place for Uplink agents to find work. And we will be officially rated as an Uplink agent, and they will monitor our progress. So our rating increases, we will find new avenues of work. We will go from hacking simple computers to bank jobs and things like that. We're gonna be Butters. Password will be, if I can remember this, Lando Lakes. Actually, I'll just make my password easy. It'll be Butters' first name, Hamilton. So let's see, Uplink Corporation will not ask for any more personal details. In the event of you being charged with illegal operations, our corporation will be forced to disavow all knowledge of our actions. However, we will be safe from arrest as our real-world address will never be stored. You haven't missed anything, I just started. So let's see, please select a nearby location for the gateway. Pretty sure it doesn't matter where we start, but we will start over in Moscow, why not? Registration has now taken place. As part of the membership, they will assign us a gateway computer in this chosen server room. This will act as the jumping off point for the rest of the net. When we log on next time, we will connect it directly from the home computer to the gateway machine. Hello, RaidSoft. Should any of our actions be traced back to the gateway, Uplink Corporation will disavow. The gateway machine will be destroyed, and it costs 300 credits a month to rent this machine. This is Uplink. I'm guessing you guys aren't even going to be able to read this text. I can barely read it myself. System checks underway, all systems nominal. So Uplink operating system successfully started on the gateway. Our gateway computer has been successfully set up and will accept only our username and password in the future. When we next uplink on our home computer, will be connected automatically to the gateway. Is it? I've got it downscaled by half, which from my experience means all the pixels are going to be super duper tiny. In the email, we will find a message from Uplink with some useful IP addresses. We'll also find the Uplink test mission, which will allow us to practice hacking. Yes, I will run the tutorial. This is actually probably a game I could get away with streaming at full resolution. Once we die, if we die quickly enough, I might actually go ahead and check it. So welcome to the Uplink tutorial. This program should help get you started. Click Next. First things first, we can move this tutorial around. Click on the title bar and all that jazz. Right click to drop it. We can do that to most windows. We're going to start by looking at some of the facilities available on the screen. Click on the flashing hardware button. So, this screen shows the status of our gateway. It's the link between our home PC and the rest of the internet. Obviously, we don't want to be hacking directly from our home computer. Bad things will happen. Our total CPU speed is 60 gigahertz. Bandwidth is 1 gigaquels. Memory capacity is 24 gigaquads, and devices none. HUD upgrades none. Whenever this game came out, this game came out in the early 2000s. I'm not entirely sure when, but it's now March 2010. Time advances whether we do anything or not. I can pause it if I want to, but it doesn't particularly matter. There is a quest in the game that is time sensitive and is constantly ongoing. I've never beat it. I don't expect to beat it. Let's see, in reality, the gateway is a computer setting in one of our offices. We'll dial into it every time we start Uplink. At the moment, though, our gateway is very basic. It has a slow processor and very little memory. We can upgrade it later, once we get rich. This is our memory bank. This screen shows all of the files you have stored in the memory banks. At the moment, we only have this tutorial and a couple of files. The tutorial takes up a pretty hefty chunk of space. We have a file copier and a file deleter. That way we can delete files from mainframes and we can copy files from mainframes. Pretty straightforward. Our personal status, we are a grade 16 Uplink agent. We are registered. We are a neuromancer, unofficial, and our rating is neutral. Because we have not done any, white hat or black hat crimes in order to sway our status. It's a very intensive tutorial. As the rating increases, we'll find more interesting and profitable avenues of work. Click on the frown, blah blah blah. Here we can see how much money we have in our bank accounts. We only have one bank account right now. It's got 3,000 credits, which is the loan that was given to us. And the final button allows us to compose a new email. We don't need to do that at the moment, so close that out. This button apparently allows us to run software, file, blah blah blah. We can start any program from here. We could even restart the tutorial if we wanted to. Let's see, these two boxes show the date and time up here, as well as our current location on the internet. 127.0.0.1 is our home address. And these buttons can be used to accelerate time, which is useful if we're waiting for something to happen, or if there's just a bunch of jobs on the bulletin board that we can't take, or we don't want to take. Let's see, this column shows all currently running programs and how much CPU time is used by each. We can see the tutorial program in there, of course. And this is important because we have to swap how much CPU we are using between various programs in order to get certain jobs done. Oh, come on, surely those are proper. This screen allows us to set up long-distance connections that bounce around the world. We will make extensive use of this screen in order to not be traced. We'll come back here later, so we'll close that out. New emails queue up in the bottom right. This is an email from the Uplink Corporation. It's basically just a welcoming message, so let's see. Congratulations, we recommend you complete the tutorial. First stopping off, once there, log in, click help, followed by getting started. Okay, nothing too important. There are a bunch of mods out for this game. I haven't downloaded or installed any of them. And let's see, as well as mail, we'll also get missions queuing up at the bottom right of the screen. They'll remain there until we complete them. The only mission we have at the moment, though, is the test mission, which is this one. I don't know what this pointer is down here. It's been there since I loaded up the game. Let's see, our first mission, the test tutorial mission, is to gain access to the Uplink test machine by breaking the outer security layer. We have to access the file server and download the target file Uplink test data. Remove any traces of our hack and return the data to us at the address provided. We will learn how to complete missions like this in part 2. Okay, it's the end of tutorial 1. We should have an overview now of everything. That's right, tutorial 2. We'll now show you how to complete your first hack for Uplink. First hack will be the Uplink test mission. Click on the mission description again. We should read the description carefully. We've already done it. Break in, steal a file. We're going to start by connecting to the target. Select Uplink test machine from the list of bookmarked links on the screen. I don't know if I want to really just listen to them. Uplink test machine. Honestly, what we normally do, that pointer always points towards the screen, really, in case we forget. Normally, before you connect to a computer, you want to, click on other ones and basically bounce your route around. That way you don't connect directly to it. Hello, Avak. So, let's see. Connect to that. We're now dialed into the test machine. So let's see. Welcome to the Uplink test machine. This will be our first opportunity to hack into a real computer system with real defenses. There's no point in trying to hack a real computer system until you can do the Uplink test in your sleep. We'll be traced during the attempts, so remember to monitor the communication lines. However, no action will be taken against you should we be traced. Hint, never connect directly to your target. Bounce your connection around the world. It will make you much harder to track and give you longer to complete your work. However, remember that you will leave logs on the computers you use as relays, which can be traced back to us. Ideally, the connection should use a computer which allows us easy and risk-free log access, so we can erase the tracks with no fear of punishment. Okay. So, starting the test here, what are we supposed to do? We can try to log in with our information, but that is invalid. Yep, we need a username and password, which we don't have. How unfortunate. In reality, we'll almost never have a genuine username and password. We'll have to hack our way in. But we'll need to buy some software, so let's disconnect. And we need to go to the Uplink internal services system. Pretty sure we can connect directly to that. Like I told everyone else, for everyone who's just joining, it's not late, but I'm tired, I'm sick, I don't feel good. I don't know how long I'll be streaming or how much effort I'll actually put into any of this. So, unlike most sites, we do have a valid password here. So, the authorization has been accepted and our actions are being monitored by Uplink's central computer system. The computer system provides a number of valuable services to the hacker community, including software tools which we need. We can access Uplink-related news stories, accept work from contractors, and upgrade the computer system. What we want to do, however, is get some software so that we can actually hack. Let's see, this screen lists all the software tools, items that are grayed out, we can't afford, obviously, and we need the password breaker. So, where is it? Right here. There are no extra versions of it, apparently. Connecting file dial-up. You can try to hack. You can hack pretty much everything in this game. So we'll purchase this. The software tool has now been uploaded into the memory banks, and 1,500 credits have been deducted. However, while we're here, I'm going to buy the log deleter. It deletes the contents of an access log from the computer. We can upgrade it. This deletes an access log from a computer but leaves a distinctive blank space, and the next version copies another user's legitimate access logs over the top of our own. I'm just going to go for version 2 for now. Purchase that. I don't have to worry about the Uplink test machine, ratting me out or anything, but whatever. So let's disconnect and go back to the Uplink test terminal, but to buy us more time, bounce between these. Some of these squares have walls around them. I'm pretty sure that means they have a firewall. That means A, you have to have firewall software and other tools to hack into them, and B, it'll slow down people trying to trace you as they have to go through there. Yeah, I'm not good enough at hacking banks. So let's see. We'll connect. I don't remember the last time I hacked a bank. It has been years. So, start this test. Where's my... Got the log deleter, the password breaker. So now that we've got this, just click on this and it will start to hack it. However, we want to bump the CPU all the way up. The tutorial really doesn't need any CPU. So the password is Rosebud. We'll proceed there. Access the file server. Click on the software run button. Yeah, the tutorial is a little bit behind. Gosh dang it. Okay. Now we'll need to give it a target. Click on one of the text boxes. Oh. I'm going to disconnect real quick. I need to follow the tutorial. I don't want to break it. They noticed the fact we were trying to hack and kicked us off. No, they didn't. I just kicked disconnect. Okay. So we need a warning system too, apparently. Well, I can't afford one. No. You know what? We're not going to follow the tutorial. I'm just going to get this data, complete this mission, and move on. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough money to buy any type of treasure. I've only got 500 credits left. To be honest, don't need them helping me. So, we already know admin Rosebud, which means I actually didn't need that. Access the file server. Let's copy the test data. And speed that up just a little bit. So we'll place that there. And since I've got the log deleter, I should should really delete all of my logs. Just clear these logs out. Pretty sure almost all of these are from me right here. There we go. And there's a console. Let's see. There are console commands. How do I get in there? Log, user, system. I cannot remember how to open DIRs. Let's help. CD, user. There we go. List everything in here. There's some sample stuff, but whatever. We can shut it down too, which shuts down the entire system. And while that's shutting down, we're just going to disconnect. So the test mission here should pretty much be success. Full success. Okay, delete you. We need to reply to this and attach the uplink test data. There we go. Congratulations on your success. Thank you for working for Uplink. You've completed the tutorial. Congratulations, Agent Butters. We've now reached the next Uplink rating. Our rating is now beginner. Good deal. But I want to check some stuff. I don't have a trace software. We can delete the tutorial now. We can also delete the uplink test data. I don't have a way to move any of this stuff. Actually, I wonder. Copy the file. Yeah, I guess I can. Copy some of this software. That way I can just get these blocks cleared up. Delete these two. Is this music all freeware scene music? I know it's really good. Okay. We'll bounce through Internic. Internic, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be one of the primary computers that we almost always bounce through because it's fairly easy to hack into. And we can erase our logs from there very easy. Let's see, news server, what's going on in the world? Major corporation suffers complete data loss. There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. There's nothing major though. There's no like actual storyline news. That stuff will pop up later on. Gateway upgrades, these are all the things we can buy. None of them that we can afford right now. Gateway Alpha. The standard starting gateway for all new agents. Gateway Alpha I CPU. Has an extra slot for a CPU upgrade. This one's got double memory capacity. Yeah. Not anything I'm going to be able to probably afford in this Let's Play. What I want to look at though, a trace tracker. I guess I can afford a trace tracker. It informs us on the progress of traces on our connection. Go ahead and purchase that. I definitely need it. It's good to know whenever you're being traced. And let's see what missions we've got. So obviously these are encrypted. We don't have a sufficient link in order to decrypt the information in there. Some of these probably even out of my skill range with the software that I've got. So what do these guys want? Payment for this job is 1900 credits. It requires 2 gigaquads of data storage, has an uplink difficulty of 2. I want whatever's going to pay good. 1900 credits might be the best we can get for now. 1500 credits. Back into and delete key files. Okay, that's 2000 credits right there. That requires 3 gigaquads of data. I've got more than enough space. That's 2100 credits. Got an uplink difficulty of 2. Let's go ahead and contact the person issuing this. So, thank you for your time, Agent. How can we help? I want to know who the target is. We'd rather not reveal that at this time. Okay, well how secure are they? Security is low. I can get half the money. What about more money? can't offer us any more money, probably because I don't have any reputation. What do you generally go for, Avant? Just delete stuff? Crash the servers early on? I like going into the personnel computers and changing grades, making people criminals and things like that. I'm gonna try this one just to start though. However, why so much money? No particular reason, it's just standard mission. However, I want half the money now. Nope, they won't agree to it. Whatever, we'll take the mission. I could take multiple ones, but I'm not going to. Not yet. We'll disconnect from here. And let's see. The target computer is the Ascendant Corporation Internal Services machine. They want the file mailed back to them. They sent us one link, however. Before we go anywhere, I want to go to the internet. We'll bounce off all the uplink systems. I want to get a few more connections to bounce from. Welcome to the Internet Information Center. Use of this service is free and open to all. So yes, these are various computers that we can bounce off of. I'm going to add a bunch of banks. Avok, tell me how bad of an idea this is. I'm not going to be hacking into the banks, but they have firewalls which will slow down any trace attempts on me, if I remember correctly. Put the trace tracker up, and I'm actually... First one we're going to bounce off of is internet, because I should be able to hack that one fairly easy and delete the logs. Then we'll go through the uplink computers. Ascendant. This is their internal machine. To get to an internal services machine, I think you have to bounce off of one of their other company machines, actually. So we'll bounce off the bank, and then like this. So let's see how quickly we can start getting traced whenever we try to hack this. Already being traced. There's a trace. I think we were. Maybe not. Let's put more CPU to that. Okay, we're in. So view records, file server, file copier. 89525, 89525. Where are you? All the way down at the very bottom. Get this copied, place it there, and view records. Ooh. I don't know what's in there. View links, corporate mainframe, public access server, local area network. Don't need any of that. Admin. View security logs. Might as well try to delete a few logs while we're here. Pretty sure these are going to be mine. I'll delete a few just to be a little bit safe. And the first thing I'm going to upgrade is my trace software. There we go. We close that out. Close you out, and let's disconnect. However, before we go any further, let's bounce off these, go straight back to internet, and see if we can get into the admin system here. Should be a very simple crack. I don't know if it has any actual implications in the real world if you delete everything, but there'll be a news blurb about it. And then we're just going to delete some of these logs. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Like I say, it's been a long time since I played this. I might have to get better log delete software. Let's see, that's pretty much all we're gonna do there. Yeah, somebody tell me how bad I'm doing here. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, I'm gonna have the law come down on my ass very soon. Anyways, what happens if you crash Uplink? Probably bad things. We'll send the data to him. That should complete the mission. 2,100 credits. Can delete that. And I used to know how to log in through the console and delete system critical files, delete logs and everything, and then reboot it through there. It's been so long since I've used console commands, I don't remember how to use hardly any of them now. Actually, this is about 10 minutes into the game. I haven't really done anything, probably won't really be doing anything. However, now that we've got a little bit of money to spend, I'm going to upgrade, let's see, Trace Tracker. We've already got version 1, version 2. It shows us the time remaining before the trace ends. And that includes an estimate. Or that tells us how long before a trace starts. I'm not entirely sure. If I save up for 25, we can get the highest version of Trace Tracker, which I think I'll do. For the best log deleter version, I need 4,000. 2,000 would be decent. Copies another user's legitimate access log over the top of your own. Very difficult to detect. Let's just crash all the banks, crash the stock market, ruin the world's economy. All because we can. I'm going to save up a little bit of money. We'll take another easy mission. Break into and sabotage files. 1,300 credits. Still important data. That's 2,000 credits. However, before I do anything else, let's go ahead and just delete this. Clear space while I'm thinking about it. I'm not in any danger of running out. Hack into a computer and delete key files. Oh, I can't. I can't accept this one, huh? You bastard, sure I can't accept it. Oh, I have to contact them first, that's right. So, who's the target? Don't want to reveal. How secure are they? Security is low. I want more money. No? Okay, whatever. Once we get known a little bit, I'm going to start demanding more money. So they want us to... Wow, they want us to hit the Ascendant Corporation Internal Services machine and destroy some more data. Instead of just stealing it this time, I always forget to go to internet. You know, War Games, I've never actually seen that movie. I feel kind of bad at it, but I've never watched it. I know I should. Actually, Trace Tracker, yeah, we'll keep that up. Nope, they've changed their password already. No big surprise there. Okay, get cracking. There's a lot of films that I should watch and a lot of books that I should read. Like, I've never read 1984, even though I probably understand everything behind it, so probably came to the same conclusions without even having to read the book. So what are we gonna delete? 64845, right there. If I really wanted to, we could just go delete everything, but it's kind of a waste of time. View logs. I don't need two of you. And as that beep gets quicker and quicker and quicker, it's like your pulse. Is it a good book? say, someday I might read it, but most likely not. Go back here and delete my logs too. Code Footbird. Still haven't changed that. You gotta love Internick. Okay. Yeah, Vox, somebody give me advice. Should I be deleting all of these logs? Should I only be deleting specific ones? I don't know. We're done. We've completed your mission. Now send me the money. Okay, 1,600 credits. I was gonna say, I don't know exactly which ones we should delete. Just the routing ones, the connected ones. We've now upgraded our uplink rating. We're now a novice. For these early missions, it's probably not too terribly bad to be deleting everything, but you do need to be careful because it will catch up to you. I don't know exactly how the heat system in this game works. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do until I upgrade some of this stuff. I want my trace tracker upgraded though. We're gonna buy the best version of trace tracker. 2,500 credits. Let's close this out. Trace tracker version 4. It's a beautiful thing. And I've got 1,400 credits left. I need 600 more for that, or a lot more for that one. Yes, we are a script kitty. I need to go on the Googles and find some better scripts. I'm guessing that that's the most expensive version of the log deleter, the one that reshuffles everything. Because normally that's how I get caught. I don't ever really get traced or anything. I'm pretty sure it's always my log deleting that gets me screwed over somehow. One way or another. Anyways, let's check the missions. Pretty much still going to be doing the... Ooh, generate a degree university for a friend. 2,900 credits. Let's contact them. Contact them. So, why so much money? Because we really need this qualification. Well, who's the target? Just a friend of ours? How secure is the target? Security will be low. I want a little bit more money. How about half the money now? Okay. So, you know what? I agree. We've now got 2,800 credits. And we need to hack into the International Academic Database. I hope I have all the software for this. I probably do. I doubt that they have any type of firewalls or anything. Start taking note if you see any foreign entries in the logs. Should show the activities of other hackers. Make a note of their address. Can you reverse hack the hackers, like hack into their mainframe or anything? Or is that just so that you can write down their IP address and somehow spoof it to get them blamed? There we go. Okay, I kind of thought that's how that would work. So, let's try to crack in this. This might actually be one of the first computers where we can... Yeah, here's our trace time, 398 seconds roughly. More than enough time to get our job done and get out of here. But in my opinion, this is the most useful upgrade you can buy early on, just from my own little experience. So who are we searching for? We're looking for Richard Simpson. And what are we going to give him? We're going to give him Software Engineering Class 1 under graduate qualifications. This guy's got all F's. Question is, where do we put this in? Provide the person with the following university degree, graduate qualifications, other qualifications. I don't know if we put it here or not. Software engineering. Is it just one? Let's commit this and reply. I want to see if that works. No, it's not working. Do I have to put class 1? This is probably the completely wrong field to put it into. Maybe it's other qualifications. Give him elite dude for qualification. He's elite hacker. There we go. So, software engineering. This was one thing I always hated having to remember. It's committed. Well, college qualifications, I mean, software engineer class 1 shouldn't go under college qualifications, should it? Oh yeah. Warren Moss. Why did it find the wrong dude? We just messed with the wrong dude. I don't really care. Richard Simpson. There we go. Why did it find me? I didn't even pay attention to the name up there. I thought for sure it would find the right one. Good eye, guys. Academic record updated. Success. That's probably the message we were waiting for. Congratulations. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and... Can I not go up a line? Oh, well, he's going to have an A in math. Whatever. After I change that, I could go back and completely remove it. What are they going to do? Hunt me down? They've already sent me the money. Okay. So, password on connection established. We'll erase those routed ones. I think that was the advice given, so we don't get completely screwed over. We're up to 4,300 credits, which is good because now I can afford what I wanted to buy, which is the log upgrade. I should have. Make him a registered alcoholic or something like that. So, next upgrade, we could buy a bunch of this stuff that I'm not going to use. But what we want is... allows you to make modifications to an existing log. That would be useful. Create new logs in blank spaces. I'm going to buy version 4 of the log deleter. Deletes an access log from a computer, moves other logs up to cover empty space, impossible to detect. Let's go ahead and buy that. I need to delete some of this stuff I'm not going to be using though. So, trace tracker version 1, get out of here. Log deleter version 2. And just fill these in a little bit. I'm not going to worry about moving the trace tracker up. Okay. So let's check our mission lists. Gain access to... I don't think enough time has really passed. Hack into a computer and destroy key systems. Sabotage files. Access a remote system. I want more easy ones, kind of like changing grades and changing legal statuses. 1,900 credits, 1,500 credits. 2,000 credits to steal important data. Steal research files. Okay. Let's contact them and see what's going on. Why so much money? Who's the target? How secure? I want more money. Okay, then give me half. Okay, then I'll just accept it. I'm here looking for work. At this point, beggars can't be choosers, right? So where are we going today? Ascendant Corporation Internal Services Machine again. It'd probably be wise of me at this point, actually don't go through there, to just make these connections and then save it with this how often I'm going back here. Ooh, they've got a white box around them. I don't like queuing up several jobs because I end up failing them eventually. And hey, the password still worked. Okay. So they want 80842. Where are you hiding at? There. If I get really warmed up and feel comfortable, I'll queue up several jobs. But until then, it's not worth it. I don't know what View Records does either. I can't actually edit them. I think maybe at some point later on you can actually make your own records. Logs. Okay. Accessed. Just delete some of these. No, unfortunately you cannot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna clear some of these up. I don't want them to see that I accessed any logs. I could probably also go through and clean up some of these deleted ones. I've got a little bit of time. Oh dear. Takes a lot of time to shuffle that. Let's speed this up. Now they'll never know I was here. I honestly think this is the hardest mechanic that you have to learn early on, is just to clean up after yourself. The hacks definitely get more involved later on. But if you can't even do basic things like this, then you're pretty much screwed. It just makes it update slower. It's not really anything too major. I mean, if you're on a really tight timeline and you want to know down to the second how long you've got, you probably need to keep it to have some power. But most of the time it's not gonna matter at all. Sir, the logs, we haven't had any activity all day long. For an entire week, there's been nothing going on. Are you sure we're still connected to the outside world? Once we get this caught up, it'll be a lot easier down the road. I just want to get all these gone. Like especially that home one that I've got down there. Get that gone. Okay. And let's get out of here. So here's your stinking file. Rest in peace, public libraries. We get 2,000 credits. We got 2,300. Still no upgrade in our status, unfortunately. I'm not going to use Internic unless I absolutely have to. Pretty much just use it for missions, I think. So, let's check the news. Major corporation suffers data loss. 2 years of software development stolen. Gigaquads of scientific data copied by hacker. Some of those are other hackers, some of those are me. Where's the rankings? We are ranked number 30. Agent North 1, Neuther 1 is the best. Iceman's number 2. All of these guys are still active. They haven't been sent to jail or killed or anything like that yet. Totally not something that can happen. So what do they want us to do? Sabotage files, steal important data. Well, I want 2,000 credits, so we're gonna go do it because I like money. I don't want to be digging around for half the pay. So who's the target? I want more money. How about half the money up front? You guys suck. Everybody's so stingy. It's almost as if they don't trust me or something. So where are we going? Are we going back to Ascendant? No. Concerto Industries Internal Services Machine. Right there. I'm going to try to connect to the Internal Services Machine without bouncing from one of their outside mainframes and just see what happens. Pretty sure it won't work. Pretty sure it'll deny the connection, but we'll find out. That might be something that doesn't happen until later on. Sir, I think the logs have ran out of ink. There's no records anywhere. Okay. What do you guys got for me? Admin, security, monitor level 1. You can disable that. Don't know what that does. Could go into the console if I want to, but I don't want to. If I went into the console, I would have to have Avak tell me what to type in. 27765. Because my console knowledge is completely dead. There's actually, it's not, don't know if I would call it an MMO, but there is a hacking online game where people can trace your IP and they can steal your stuff, break into your computer. Everybody's going after each other. I never really wanted to get into it though. It seemed a little bit too hardcore for me. Okay, so we are 901. We'll leave our connection established. That way they just see us establish a connection and then they see us log off. They don't see anything else. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Get some money. And what are we up to? 4,300. I wonder what I can buy with that. I was reading about one of the hacker MMOs on the Bay 12 forums. I just don't remember what it was called or anything. People were pretty much complaining that if you went to bed and went to work or anything like that, you'd come back and everything would be gone. Let's see. Major corporation suffers complete data loss. Somebody destroyed their mainframe. Was it slave hack? Hardware upgrades, processors, modem. Get some better security. Gateway self-destruct. Gateway motion sensor. That way, like, if the CIA or anybody tries to come into your gateway room to get information off of it, it automatically blows up, I guess. Don't need more memory. I can't really upgrade my computer right now anyways. So, we got a dictionary hacker. A cheap and fast method of breaking passwords. This software tool tries every word in a 10,000 word dictionary as a password. It's faster than Password Breaker, but not guaranteed to find anything. Probably only useful on some of these low-level missions, maybe. Could do trace. No, I've already got trace tracker. Proxy disable. I haven't bumped into any proxies yet. IP probe, IP lookup. Could download the IRC client in which we can participate in IRC. This allows us to talk to other hackers for help. I don't know if I would want to connect it to an IRC client in a game about hackers. That kind of seems like a bad idea. Firewall bypasses and disables. I think I'll just keep saving up money then. There isn't really anything that we need. File copier and file deleter can't be upgraded. Decipher. Last time I played this game years ago, there were people in IRC. Okay, what missions do we got? Break into a rival computer. I might end up actually passing a bunch of time here, just to see what else happens. Still important data. We'll accept this last contract. I want more money. I want half the money. I want you guys to get screwed. How about that? So, virtual pick internal services machine is where we're heading now, all the way up there. You know, I didn't go back to Internic this time and delete my logs. Probably something I need to do. After this heist, we'll bounce up there and just take care of that. Make that spaghetti spider web of connections up there. Becomes an absolute nightmare. Just having a backup bank account. Can you hack any of your other bank accounts from your other users that you set up in the beginning? Is that possible? 44 seconds? I've got to stop screwing around here. Okay, what are we looking for? 57868. 578. I've been getting too comfortable with talking to you guys. I need to delete that too. Tick tock, tick tock. Time's running out. They're gonna trace us. Okay. Now, since I don't feel so secure, I think the longer the trace goes on, the further along they get on your path here too. I could be completely wrong about that. Are you guys talking about putting nukes in the gateway? So you like nuke the whole building? Oh, my gateway's been compromised. Let's just level half a city. Wait, did I... Which one do they want? 57868? Okay. For a second I thought I downloaded the wrong one, which happens. 1900 credits, and we are now confident. We'll start getting into some of the harder missions soonish. Development, blah blah blah. Still nothing major going on up there. We're up to 6,200 credits. At some point I do need to start looking into upgrading my gateway. So I'm gonna need more CPU for some of these programs. Now let's pass a bit of time. I wanna see what comes down the pipeline here. Oh, wait a second. Qualifications required for a wealthy professional. Has a difficulty of 4. Let's see. So why so much money? Qualifications needed to gain entry. Who's the target? How secure are they? There will be some defense in action. Probably means something like a firewall. Something else that I'll have to hack. Might actually have to spend a bit of money on some software here. Sha sha sha. Never not pocket sand a computer. I want half the money now. Okay. So 8,400 credits. Question is, where are we going? The International Academic Database. I've already hacked into that once. I don't remember it having very strong security measures at the time. Decryptor, decipher. You know, let's just see what they're sporting before we go up there. That's where we're headed. If I need to buy something else, I will. Bing. Ping pong. And actually, I'm gonna save this connection. So that's gonna be my default bounce connection. Okay. And of course that one doesn't work. So here we go. 433 seconds. Anybody need to go get a drink, make a pizza? We've got plenty of time. I don't know what defenses they were talking about. The password is Satin Jurger. So who are we looking for here? Christopher Ingham. What is he getting an IEEE accreditation? I don't even know what that is. Graduate, other qualifications. I assume they want that to go under other qualifications. IEEE. Accreditation. Commit all changes. Well, the changes aren't being committed. It took me to Warren Moss again. What is up with this? Is Warren Moss like a red herring? I gotta make sure I spelled the name right. Wasn't he that football player? Other qualifications, BTech and IT, IEEE. Now, is this good enough for you guys? Yes, it is. 2,200 credits. Upgraded. Oh, our neuromancy rating has changed. We are now untrustworthy. We're doing bad things. Let's give him an A in that. I'm not going to give him an A in whatever you guys were talking about earlier. You guys are crazy. I'm pretty sure I just need to remove any connection that says 127. Probably wouldn't hurt me to remove any of these password authentication ones either. Closed, closed. What the hell? I'm just gonna delete all these. Nobody tracks internet. I can have all day on here. More corporations suffering major loss. Still no story missions or news articles on the way. We have 10,600 credits. I think I need to save up. Let's see. Saving up to 2,600 credits might take me a while. And if I'm going to save up to 2,600, I might as well save up to 3,800, right? Are there any other easy ones here? I'm not going to call them easy missions. I'm going to call them Avok missions. Are there any more Black Hat Avok missions? Well, falsify a social security document. That's a bit more like it. 5,300 credits. Let's see what this is. Why so much money? We need to use the social security record very soon. Well, who's the target? We wouldn't recognize the name. How secure are they? We'll need to bypass a proxy server. That's kind of interesting. I want some more money. Okay, then I want half the money now. So we need some proxy software. Finally, a bit of a change here. Proxy bypass, proxy disable. Ooh. Stuff is expensive. Disables a proxy with a security level of 1. This action will be detected immediately. However, if I was going to get the bypass, I would have to buy the HUD connection analysis software, which is 20,000, so we're just going to have to stick to disable for now. Disables a proxy with a security level 2, security level 3. Let's go ahead and... Wow. Disables a proxy with a security level of 5 or lower. I kind of want to just buy the most expensive, highest version proxy disable here, because I don't want to be wasting money buying lower versions. Because if I stick around with this, we're going to need the higher version anyway, so let's purchase that. And I need to clean up some of this space. What this really means is that I need to focus on, we're ranked at 28. I need to focus on proxy missions for a while just to make this investment pay off. So where are we going? The International Social Security Database. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's go ahead and load up the proxy disable. This is the government-owned computer system. All attempts at illegal access will be severely punished to the full extent of the law. The law. Password. 55 seconds. I don't know if I have enough time. It's taking forever to just crack this password here. The law. We need to change his status to deceased. If I really wanted to, I could have probably added like 20 more servers. Will you hurry up and crack this password? I don't have all day. It's gonna take me forever just to type the name in. If you show me Warren Moss, I'll be mad. Personal status. Come on. Deceased. Oh, proxy disable. Hang on. I think I have to go into the admin section. Son of a bitch. We're gonna try that again here in a second. I need to wipe these logs though. I don't know how quickly they'll get on there and start tracking them. Closed, connection, blah blah blah, all that's good. Now, actually, hang on. I'm gonna add another jump or two to this spaghetti screen. What do we got? I need something good. We've already done the banks, ARC access terminals. I don't want to mess with anything ARC right now. I'd rather not bounce through them at all. The global criminal database. Add you. Good lord, there's a lot of stuff here. I've already got all the banks added. Public access server. I don't know which ones are actually really strong. Internal services. Uplink credits machine if I wanted to get the credits for the game. Hack into that one. Okay, I'm just gonna add a couple of these. Slow Jew, and bounce all day. Never not bounce 50 times. Okay. So So I'm guessing that this won't work. Nope. Oh, bastards. Up to 67 seconds. That added 20 additional seconds, which should be more than enough. I need more power. This is the type of computer where a dictionary cracker would be completely worthless. Rule keys. Gemomerquai. Okay. Logs. Records. How do I... Where's my proxy disable? I guess I have to use that on the field. There we go. Let's crank that up. This is gonna take too damn long. No, there's no limit to the amount of connections you can bounce through as far as I know. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time here. Nope. Son of a bitch. My computer is just too slow to get this done right now. Unless I want to add, you know, like 20 more jumps, which I might. I need to get this mission completed. Okay. Just delete all of the routing ones. You guys are going to see what happens whenever you get caught. It's only a matter of time. What do I want to do? How much money do I have? Not enough to upgrade. I hate doing this because that whole screen becomes such a clusterfuck. No, I did not want to directly connect to that. Why not do some more side missions? Because I'm stubborn. And I'm going to get this mission. Because it's such good money. And if we get caught, I don't really care. I'm not taking this too seriously. I'd say this game's basically just a warm-up for tonight. I don't know what we'll be doing after this. Action established. But it's always good to have a warm-up game. Okay. That's right. Sample local area network. It's almost impossible for me at some point, too, to even tell which ones I'm connected to and which ones I'm not. Any more around here that I'm not pinging off of. You know what to do now, though. Have to use the proxy on the field. Let's not even have the proxy open. That added 10 seconds. It's a warm-up for Pagel Nights. Actually, we'll go back to Pagel Deluxe and complete all those challenge missions. Because it still didn't say, it still said I could go be a Grand Pagel Champion Master Wizard or something like that if I completed all of them. And honestly, it's this password that's killing me. It takes damn near 20 seconds just to crack that. Clickety-clack-clack, okay. I should have already had the proxy disable pulled up. I'm going for that Pagel sponsorship, yo. Never have to work again. So this should be completed when I'll have just a few seconds left to actually update this. The unfortunate thing is I still have all of those logs from my previous attempts. deceased. There we go. However, we're not going back. Space Rangers, I might actually be done with Space Rangers. I still haven't decided. Wait, is this internet? I think it is. Space Rangers is fun, but I mean, it's just not something that I really want to record. And I did fulfill my end of the deal already. I have one extra video recorded. After that I might do a few more. No, because you have to use the proxy disable on the field that you're trying to edit, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Pretty sure I'm doing this all wrong. It feels like I'm doing it all wrong. Feels like I'm gonna get screwed up. There we go. That had better have been completed. 2,650 credits sent our way. Good deal. It's not helping my karma any, but whatever. We just made a guy dead. No data is secure. Academic records hacked again. It is not known if the two attacks are connected. The database was hacked 2 times in less than a month. Okay. I could upgrade my processor to 120. Right now it's 60. We could double it for 5,000, which I think I'm going to do. That'll make all of that go twice as quick. Okay. Hack in, blah blah blah. Bunch of stuff I'm not gonna do. Hey, my computer used to have a turbo button. What happened to those things? How am I supposed to kick it into overdrive without a turbo button? Dragon decals just aren't cutting it on my computer. Still research files. Hang on a second. What's this? We are about to begin installation of your new CPU. Okay, it's been installed. Thought we were getting some important emails at first. Could kick it? No, there was a turbo button that actually did something. It made the numbers on the front of my computer go higher. I mean, at the time I was so young, I didn't really, I wouldn't have known if it did anything or not. Okay, we're gonna kick this into 3rd gear here. Find and destroy crucial data. Only 1,300 credits. Yeah, it was like adding an extra CPU. Falsify a social security document. That's what I'm looking for. 4,500 credits. So, how secure is the target? We'll need to bypass the proxy. I want more money. You guys know I'm good for it. I haven't failed anything yet. Oh, where are we going? All the way over here. I'm gonna have to save this too. I'm tired of clicking. I just remember I used it whenever I was playing Duke Nukem. Not the side-scrolling one. Of course that wouldn't work. So let's see how quick this password breaker works now. Works a little bit quicker. It's a boat land. They built a bridge all the way out to it. Okay, so we are searching for... Whoops. I kind of just mixed the entire name of Richard Waymark. What are we going to do? Change him to deceased as well? Sorry, Richard. You were unemployed, but now you're dead. I noticed a little bit of a difference with this CPU, but not a whole lot. Oh dear, here comes a copyright strike. There's words in my music, it's all over. Deceased. Okay, I want to take a look at the logs here. I got a little bit of time. Delete these admin ones. Whoops. Oh boy. Okay, we're done here. Whatever. I don't know if that one's getting deleted or not. But it was starting to make me tense up, and I don't like that. Hello, Gaming with Shane. Let's see. What? Wait a second. What can mess you up in Alpine? I think I'm kind of lost. I must have missed something in chat. Alpine is harder than most people think, I'm pretty sure. Trying to focus on the game, focus on talking. Sales file, delete that one. Oh, words and songs, yeah. I'm mostly concerned about getting copyright strikes from that. I've already had a couple of... I've never had a copyright strike, but I have had a bunch of content ID matches. I probably have about 100 content ID matches. I'm just waiting for the day they all turn into strikes and my channel gets shut down. I want my money. The rest of it anyways. 4,500 up to 5,400. Basically broke still. I'm gonna keep passing these up. Find and destroy data. Help us prove a fellow employee is overrated. And we've paid our 300 credits per month for renting the computer, which we've made 10, 15 times over by now. Oh, did I actually turn that music off? I remember that fight. We'll contact these guys. I want more money. Why can't you? I want all the money now. Okay, since you have such an excellent record, that's right. It's about time I get some respect here. I'm going all the way back to the academic database, which is easy peasy right now. What I want to know is, eventually you can make your own admin accounts, right? Do those admin accounts ever stick around? Look at this. I've got 853 seconds. We could basically edit everybody's record in the database. All until. I'm surprised they haven't done an Uplink 2 with as popular as this game was. We feel this person scored too highly on his degree. Give him a third-class replacement. Okay. You mean like that? Is that good? Damn right. We are now notorious. However, I like this guy. He's got good grades. He's not overrated, unlike some of those douchebags that we've been editing things for. So, I'm gonna take him back to class 1. They didn't tell me how long they wanted him to be overrated. Oh, I'm starting to get sloppy. Proprietary software source code deleted. So, I want some more good missions. Something's gonna make me use my proxies, my proxy software. Still important data. Can you use an encryption software on these encrypted ones to find out what they are and accept them well before your time. And that would be kind of clever if the game did allow you to do that. Falsify a social security document. Only 3,800 credits? Ah. I guess that makes sense. So who's the target? How secure? Need to bypass a proxy server? Easy enough. Okay, then I want all the money now. I want half the money. You guys are jerks. These guys are rude. And I'm gonna do what I do after the fact, provided I have enough time. Okay. Mesmerit. I thought that said Measuresmith for a second. I was gonna be kind of curious about what admin that was. I need to delete some logs this time again from the Social Security database just because. I don't know how long old logs actually matter. Come on. Don't have all day. Maybe I can just use the proxy disable whenever. Thought I had to take it and click on the field, but maybe not. They want this guy dead. He's divorced. He was born in 74. Can make him older, make him younger, make him married again. We'll make him married, give him a break on his taxes. We're not totally evil. Okay. That's not right. Deceased. Okay. Come on. Good deal. Feel like I'm running out of time here. Connection established. But since we deleted that log, it shouldn't show that we're actually doing anything bad. 3,800 credits. Making all the money. What for? I don't know. Eventually it gets really intense. You have to like record people's voices, bounce off other servers inside their company. There's a lot of things you have to do. I'm not gonna make it that far though. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be ending this game really soon. Qualifications for a wealthy professional. Like I'm probably gonna end it like right in the next minute or two. Create part of a new identity. So, why so much money? I need to use the social security record very soon. Who's the target? How secure? I want more money. Okay, I want all the money. Okay. So, we have 16,000 credits right now. I'm gonna go mess with Paul. Who is that? Paul Mathilde. Didn't I already mess with one of the Mathildes earlier? You know what I haven't done? I haven't went to Internic for a while. I haven't erased those logs in probably 2 or 3 missions. Oops. Kind of would like to show you guys just a game over screen. Wait a second. Change his personal status to employed. I've never been in a limousine before. Probably never will be either. Seems like a pretty big waste of money. There you guys go. Are you happy? Yes, they are. got upgraded too. So, we are now in intermediate. Let's see what missions that opens up to us. It's probably gonna be some really hard ones. Trace a recent balance transfer. Oh man, it's been so long since I've done one of these. Pretty sure you have to hack into multiple bank accounts, or just into a bank account. I'm not entirely sure, and then see which one it went to. Help this credit, trace a recent balance transfer, that's 6,800 credits. Jeez. Help to stop a hacker from ever working again. Interesting, help to discredit one of our rivals, wow. Why is that one so much? How secure is the target? The GCD uses a proxy security system. Well, why so much money? The target may have friends. What's up, Soakmund? So what's that mean when it says they may have friends? Are their friends going to try to hunt me down? Are they going to try to reverse trace me? Do they actually pay attention? I'm kind of surprised by that. I don't think I ever realized that. Will they do anything like try to falsify logs with my IP and pin the blame on me for things? That's true, Metal Slime. Like, I'm curious how in-depth that community is. Like, how much do I actually have to fear them? If all they're gonna do is have an opinion of me, then I don't know how terrifying that actually is, what the repercussions of that are. Worst comes to worst, we can just hack their bank account and drain all the funds out, right? If they can't afford to do anything, then I don't really have to worry about them coming after me. Hack it on the last day of the month so they can't afford their gateway payment. I don't remember ever getting shanked. Okay. I want more money. You know what? I want all the money now. Let's see what this one's like, and then I'm gonna end this game most likely. If my laziness in the internet over there doesn't catch up to me. The Global Criminal Database, wow. It's kind of a big target. What else can I bounce off of here? It's kind of terrifying, actually, Avok. Okay, let's see what this one is like. Oh, I need a user ID, password verification, and an elliptic curve encryption cipher. Okay. Elliptic curve and user ID. That I'm pretty sure I can hack. But the elliptic curve... It goes double if your black hat activities harm other hackers directly. So, encrypts any files. Where is it? Decipher, breaks through encryption ciphers, uses a quadratic encryption algorithm to force crack an elliptic curve encryption cipher. This is the fastest version of the software. I'm gonna purchase it for 8,000. I didn't see anything about voice, so we don't need to get any voice recording software or spoofing software like that. As of now. But I want to know, Avak, how do they actually chase me down, or do they just know that I've taken the mission and completed it? Oh yeah, I probably won't be able to do this one, so... I just want to see how hard it is. I'm not gonna spend the time tonight. going through and trying to save up the money. 76 seconds. Definitely not going to have enough time. We need Andrew Kenway discredited so that any future checks on his background will come up positive. Open his criminal record and give him a conviction for robbery. What happens if you change their background and then after you get your money you go back and change it to something good? Probably should have had this waiting too. Oh my. Deciphering. Ah, gotcha. Seems like that could be some type of security issue. Proceed. Search records. Who are we looking for? I hate how I have to have my mouse over that little field just to type it up. Andrew Kenway. Criminal history. We're going to add authorize arrest. Oh, I've got a... Wow. It's got a little bit of everything, doesn't it? Yeah, not going to be able to do this one. This is kind of where you need to start doing some of the lower missions multiple times. Upgrading your gateway, getting 2 CPUs. Yeah, I'm just going to disconnect. Anyways, I think I'm done with this game for now. I don't want to have to go through and regrind out a bunch of these other missions just to save up for these. But as you can see, they get way more in-depth and in detail, and they actually get pretty intense and fun. But I don't want to deal with that tonight. So I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break here, get some more tea, and decide what game we're going to be playing next. I might run a poll when I get back. I'll try to figure it out.